6 o'clock. I welcome you from around the world and within Nigeria, obedience and lovers of Nigeria. This is the third series of Twitter Spaces on the hot topics, a conversation around the presidential campaign of Mr. Peter Obi and Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed of the Labour Party. My name is Oraye St. Franklin, and I'm delighted to be your host. With me as host are a very unique set of people, two respectable gentlemen. Um, One is popularly known as Professor Saddam. Saddam is the convener of the very popular and combative, hot and spicy, violent spaces. And we have my brother and colleague Ibrahim Abdul Karim joining us as well as co-host. Gentlemen, you're welcome to Spaces on the Hot Topics. Why are you laughing? I welcome you guys. So today we're having a conversation with Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party and running mate to Mr. Peter Obi. He's a frontline educationist, an entrepreneur, and public servant. Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed was unveiled as the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party on the 8th of June 2022. And since then, he has been a solid pillar of support for the Obi Datti joint ticket. Senator Baba-Ahmed is here with us, and he'll be responding to our questions and having a conversation with us using the handle at elect Obi Datti. You're welcome, Senator Baba-Ahmed. Okay, you can unmute yourself, sir, and say something to us. In the meantime, Professor Saddam and Ibrahim, please do your thing. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, my brother. All right, good evening. All right, I think you send the mic. Let me re-add. The Senator Datti, he fell off, so I think I should bring him back up. But I think you should send the co-host mic to Ibrahim, please.
I've done that already.
All right. Okay.
Ibrahim, please check your system and accept the co-hosts.
All right, guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you're spacing from across the globe. You're welcome to this interactive session today with our incoming vice president. It's going to be a 2 hours with Datti himself here answering those questions. All right, can you mute your mic, please?
Okay, no problem.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. All right, guys, you guys are welcome to the space today. It's going to be 2 hours with His Excellency Senator Yusuf Baba-Ahmed. He's going to be taking all those questions, all those hot questions. I think we're going to, he's here already, so I think I'm going to do the privilege of yielding the mic to him. He has fallen off again, but when he comes back, it's going to be an interactive session with everyone. But guys, please, before we start, I will indulge all of you to please retweet the space. Let people know that we are up and running and we have the vice president incoming with us on space today. I see all of you already that are here in the building. I can't start calling names, but you guys see yourselves. We appreciate you guys, all the wonderful obedience in the place. Thank you guys for always coming out for us. I think this should be an interesting 2 hours. So guys, please retweet the space. And please, if you have any questions you want to ask, before we bring up speakers to ask questions, we just have to do our best to try and vet the questions. So please, everybody that's asking questions on the comment section, you should use the hashtag 2 hours with Datti. Let us have coordinated questions. If you are requesting for the mic and you don't have your questions asked with the hashtag, unfortunately, we will not be able to bring you up to ask those questions. We want to first of all see the questions as it comes through. So please, guys, use the hashtag 2 hours with Datti. It is very, very, very important that you are tweeting with the hashtag. Let people know that we are up and we are running. And before then, I say, okay, also, if you are not on Twitter, or you have people that are not on Twitter and you want them to join this conversation, my platform, the Violence Space, our radio station is up, and we are streaming this conversation as we are right now live. So you can quickly go on the website violencespace.com and you click on the radio icon and you can join the conversation in low data. So Aurea, I think before I yield the mic back to you, Ibrahim, my brother, you're welcome. Good evening. How are you doing today, bro?
Good evening, everyone, and good evening for having us. Very excited, and coming as a member of the Violence Space sometimes, and also being somebody in that Twitter space all the time. I know what our BP will give us. We had him during his World Press Conference. You know, he's not a no-nonsense person. He really wants to work for this country. He's really ready to see a new Nigeria, and he knows the impulse and the feelings of any one of us here. And he believes in what we have believed in, and also I'm so excited for us to really have him, to listen to him, and the weight he is carrying, not only the weight for being the vice president, for but carrying the whole weight of the northern Nigeria on his support by his side, feeling that we really need to have a new Nigeria, that equity, justice is going to reign. We're going to be very proud to call ourselves Nigerian first, before our tribe, before our religion, and to make sure that at least this green passport we are going to be carrying, we'll be so much proud of it. We're so proud of the whole black race. We're proud of us. This is the kind of Nigeria we want to see. And then having somebody like the Senator Datti as our vice president, somebody that is going to give that support to the main man, Mr. Peter Obi. I think there is nothing that can just take away that enjoyment and happiness. And that this 3 months, like, let it just come like tomorrow. Let's see us just going to that 29th of May swearing in. And nobody will tell us that we are not winning. All right, definitely
Absolutely.
just for the win. None of us here for coming second. To test the ground. No, we are not. There's nothing like third force. We are the main force. We are the only group within the whole presidential candidate that people are coming to space to listen to. People are happy to be part of it. People want to work together. In the north here, a lot of people are excited. People really wants to see us working in Nigeria that works. Everybody from there is no candidate that is getting this kind of so I think the best place for us to be today is to be here 2 hours with our own Dirty. At least that's just the most exciting that anybody can be this evening. Thank you.
I can tell you, it's an honor and a privilege to have Senator Datti with us today. Senator Datti, please, can you confirm that you can hear us loud and clear?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I can hear you loud
Hey!
and clear.
Please, can we have some
Yes,
emojis in
yes,
this
yes,
building, please?
yes.
Guys, give us some
Hello,
emojis,
everyone.
please. Can we have some emojis of love? Our vice president is here.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous.
I
Mr.
love that.
BP,
Love.
we
Let's show
celebrate
love
you.
everywhere. Everybody type your love and show love. Our BP is
Absolutely.
here. Show love. Everyone should show
We need
love,
some
please.
love, please. Some love. Enough love,
Oh,
please.
wow.
Nothing.
Thank
Oh,
God. Thank God. Thank
yeah.
God.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Can I?
We'll,
Okay.
we'll go straight to the main reason why we're here. There's a lot that has been said about you. So many beautiful things attributed to you. You know, at the young age of 34, you got elected into Nigeria's House of Representatives. You also got elected into the Senate later in your political career.
Yes.
You're responsible for establishing 2 Nigerian universities. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're also responsible for establishing the largest and one of the best equipped hospitals in Nigeria, among many exceptional personal accomplishments. Senator Datti, what are the motivations behind your milestone accomplishments? What drives you, sir?
Good question. Um, straight to answer you, I would say family legacy, particularly in my businesses of education. I inherited promoting education from our family, you know. Then it's my character. If I speak about anything, I find myself doing something about it. Like by one's nature and design, I'm usually on the quiet side, not on the political side. But because I complain about how poorly Nigeria is run, then I find out that I speak about it and then I don't speak without doing. I speak, I do. And, I spoke about education. I got into it. And the same reason I'm in politics. Then lastly, um, um, I see that in a place like Nigeria, opportunities are identical with our problems. If you see a problem in education and you commit yourself to addressing it, then there is an opportunity in that. If there is a gap in housing, for example, the problem is that gap, and you commit yourself. So the opportunities in that is equal to the gap that exists. For example, there is a 12 million housing units shortage in Nigeria, and you're going to that, then you have opportunity for 12 million housing units. These are the things that drive me fundamentally, specifically is that I want to see a stable, egalitarian, prosperous Nigeria. That's specific. Am I making sense?
Very
Absolutely,
well.
sir. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Ibrahim.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Given
Yeah.
that a lot of media speculation about who will be Mr. Obi's running mate during that time, how did you receive the news of your nomination as a running mate, and why do you think both of you hold the key to unlocking the Nigerian greatness?
I received the news with pleasure, but also with questions that really, really why me. But don't forget that in 2019 or 18 rather, I contested the presidency to the level of primaries in Port Harcourt in PDP. Then I'm no stranger to this ambition. However, I tried to ask why Obi will go for somebody like me, and he explained to me very adequately why he did. I agreed with him. That leads me to the second question. Because I agreed with him, we have so much in common, and he's senior to me in practically everything, in experience, in knowledge, in age, in resources, um, in contacts, in mobilization. In 2000 and in 2018, he had the money, the resources, and everything as a former governor to contest presidency. He didn't. He respected the zoning formula. In 2018, I struggled to have everything, and I did. I contested, I didn't win. In 2022, I decided to respect the zoning formula because people like Obi honored me and what I stand for. The rotation, the faith, where we come from, they respected it. All these people had the money to contest them, but they said no, they wouldn't. I was surprised when about in 2021 I heard people like Atiku and Tambuwal were scheming. I said, wait a minute, what am I missing? I thought it wasn't our turn. Even though it's not in the constitution, even though it's not democracy, but look, this thing has been established in our history. Yeah, so I decided to dodge presidency and go for governorship. I didn't like how PDP refused to change its character. They were selling and buying delegates. I simply walked away. 24 hours later, I heard the news. I saw the letter that Obi had also resigned and quit the race in PDP. You see how many things we have in common? Then Peter Obi is prudent. He doesn't believe in waste, doesn't believe in corruption. He's so modest. I mean, these are things that people tell me I am. And many more. I can just keep going and, you know, he's a nationalist. He loves the North, as far as I can tell. He is fair. He is progressive minded and all that. Yeah.
Thank you
But
very much.
can I say something?
Okay, you can go ahead, sir.
Val, are you here?
Very well. I can bring him up. He's here.
Anyway, you know, this is, they're just calling the early evening prayer now. And I don't know if you can notice it in my voice. I caught a flu in Lagos when I went there on Friday, Saturday. And it's a bit severe. So I have a headache and it's prayer time. But I can delay the prayer just a bit. And you know, there's another prayer later. I don't know how we'll do it. You need to release me sooner than later.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem. Would
Okay.
take you to up to the time where you can conclude, and then we'll have a conversation, wait for you, and then you can join later.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. So please go ahead.
Yeah, I've answered you. I've stopped.
Okay.
Adam can go ahead.
Sir, I don't
Just
know.
to say, Your Excellency, I'm here. I'm listening.
Val, how are
I'm
you?
very well, sir.
I swear I came back with the flu, Val.
So sorry.
And you know, because of next tomorrow, I need to manage it
Yes.
very well so that I can be strong
Yes.
for all those. And honestly, in the last 1 week, ever since we did that press conference, I sleep 4 hours a day.
I can imagine.
That's what
So we can keep it precise.
All right.
So the host, you understand. So we may have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Professor Saddam.
All right.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening, our incoming Vice President. It's a privilege to be with you on space today. For me, I don't know when you're going for your prayers. So I would like to. I don't know if I could ask my questions now. When you come
Go
back from your
ahead.
prayers. Oh, okay. All right. Although it has been addressed before, but other political parties, they keep flying this narrative that the Labour Party does not have what it takes to win the Nigerian presidency, especially in the north. But I grew up in the north, and if there's something I've always told people that I've known over time, what I've been saying it on our spaces, is that the man of called Obi is someone that his character is a character that every average northerner will want to associate with. But there's this ceiling, or there's this coverage that he's being sold in a negative light with the elite, the elite class, the political class. There's this fake image that they've used to portray the man. So in those early days, I kept telling my friends, I was like, the moment our northern brothers get to see who really Peter is for who he is, not who they say he is, he's going to be an easy sell in the north. So I know when you came on board, people were asking questions. What is Datti doing? 1 month, we are not hearing from Datti. 2 months, nobody's hearing from Datti. And I'm telling them that a whole lot of work is being done in the background that I believe you're doing, that people cannot see the work. I don't know, but I was feeling that effect, that is the only way you can really penetrate Peter into the northern populace. But I want to ask you this question. I want you to share some insight as to how campaigning has been faring in the north and across Nigeria so far. How have you managed to make Peter a sellable candidate in the north? How have you done that? Let us know, sir.
I don't know. Just like I answered yesterday at Channels, where they are getting that information. My good friend, whoever told you that they were asking, I was not. Go online. Once we drop, I was unveiled on the 8th of July. Go online and find out what happened, what I did, what I said on the 8th of July. Find out what happened on the 9th. Find out all the meetings I attended together with His Excellency Peter Obi and others. Find out the 13 states that I carved out, the most problematic states that I selected and picked them. No one told me. Find out the 40 offices opened in Kaduna. Find out how I resourced them. Find out the candidates that I practically brought them, the gubernatorial candidates, Senate. Find out the damage I did to APC in Kaduna State and PDP in Kaduna State. Find out how I stopped the growth of NNPP in Kaduna. Find out the candidates I got in Katsina Zamfara. How I assisted others to gain ground all across 13 states in the north. Come on. Don't just listen to anything and take it. Val is there, speak to him. He will tell you. Find out who impeached completely the 4 lies against Peter Obi. Find out who turned the barrel against the firers of the guns when they branded Peter Obi on ethnic violence against Northerners, deportation of Northerners, demolition of mosques, and wearing of ID cards. Find out who put an end to it to an extent that people are ashamed to speak about those things. Completely dead. No one can talk about them anymore. The clerics that we've gone to see, the royalties that we've gone to see. Come on.
So you're echoing exactly what I was trying to say, because I know that a whole lot of hard work must have been done in the background. But the issue, one thing we have always had is that you're not on social media, and like we that were on social media, there are a whole lot of sources coming from different places, a whole lot of informations, and if you're not on ground, you won't understand. Like you
What do
coming
you
to
mean
tell
on
us,
ground? What do you mean
we
on
were not
ground?
on ground. We on social media were not on ground. Not
Aha.
you.
I
I'm
am the
not.
one on ground. I'm the
Yeah,
one
you
here
on
with
your
the
ground.
voters. I am the
You're on
one
ground,
with
not
the
us.
voters.
I didn't say we.
Which part of the world are you now?
Um, I'm somewhere in the world, sir.
Just
But
tell me. I've been
trust me.
answering your questions. I've been answering your questions. Answer mine. Which
I
part
mean,
of the world are you now?
I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere in Europe, sir.
Come on. Why are you hiding? Tell me, where are you?
I mean,
Go ahead.
Don't be ashamed.
President.
I'm in Germany. I'm in Germany. I'm in Germany. I'm speaking from Germany right now.
Are you coming here to vote between you and God?
Definitely. I'll be coming in December. Yeah, I'll be in December. Yeah, I'm coming from Christmas. I'll be there till elections.
Look, there's things you don't know. Right now, if you go online on that same Twitter, you will find out some people who have gone to clone accounts in my name, and they are exchanging words with people like Omokri, Dino, what's the other gentleman's name? The APC one that uses a lot of
Festus Keyamo.
insults.
Festus
No, no,
Keyamo.
no. There's another one.
FFK.
He was a minister.
Yeah, FFK.
FFK.
Fanny Coyote.
Someone is using an account in my name, and now these are people I will never, believe me, never exchange. Even if when I was not uh, vice presidential candidate, I stayed clear of these kind of people. We're just not the same. We're not on the same track. I didn't say the same level because we're human. You can be any level. We're just not on the same track. So please don't bring things that are not really that you don't really know about. There are people up to some great mischief. They can't find me through EFCC. They can't find me through other forms of crime or misdeeds. The only way they can get something on me is through this social media. I have to protect myself, my friend. This is the way to go about it. And don't say I'm not on social media. I am on social media. Responsible social media. I communicate with everyone the way I should. But I must protect myself. And there's a security perspective to it, which I really don't have to mention now, here and now. I had to do a press conference on this matter. I am day by day facing tens of thousands of electorates. That's what matters. I'm getting us votes. I'm getting us party loyalists. That's what matters. Next point, please.
Absolutely, absolutely. We would have an interactive session when you return. We would like to have an idea of what time that would be. When would you leave the platform, sir, so that we can plan that out?
Val.
Yeah, I'm here, Your Excellency.
You know, I took this medicine called Actifed. Everyone knows it.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes you a bit drowsy. And if I pray now, I will wait and pray the second evening prayer, Isha.
Okay.
Then I've just been told that His Excellency is going to Plateau State. There's a meeting by 8 o'clock. I just have to rest my head, even if it is for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Before I go there. So it's better you compress this.
Okay, let's have an interactive session.
Once I go for prayer, let's just.
So we can end at 7 p.m. At
I can reach up to 7.
Okay, then let's round up in 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Because by 7 I would have missed the prayer.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. Listening to you are thousands of Nigerians from around the world and lovers of Nigeria who want the best for us. So we'll open up the platform for them to interact with you and ask you direct questions. To handle that session will be Professor Saddam. Saddam, please do your thing and do it quickly.
All right, guys, I think we'll just take as much as... Please, we'll just keep the questions in 2 minutes each. 2 minutes maximum, please. You just come up, you state your questions as quick as possible. Let the Vice President, candidate of LP, respond as fast as he can also. So I'll start with you, my brother, Jimmy. Jimmy, good evening. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing fine, Saddam. Thank you so much. I greet you. I greet the host. I greet every single person. All protocol duly observed. I'm just going to be quick with this. How you doing, Your Excellency? I assume you're doing very, very well. Let me speak on behalf of myself and the obedient people. We love you guys, yourself and His Excellency Peter Obi. We love you. We appreciate you. And I personally appreciate the fact that you took off the gloves on the opposition. It was long overdue, but it's better. It's better late than never. So I just want to use this medium to express our sincere appreciation for you guys. Just please eat well, sleep well, stay safe. You're a prayerful person. It has shown from the fact that you actually want to, you've planned your way to go pray, when you joined the space. So please don't let us down. I will say that we have no doubt in you whatsoever. Just don't let us down because we have 100% assurance in you, and we know that you're gonna get us to where we want to be, right? With the obedient movement, we'll be holding you guys responsible as you've been claiming when you get into office. And we stand on your mandate because we believe you and His Excellency Peter Obi, you have strong bones to withstand the weight, not like people standing on mandates of someone that can't even work. But that being said, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I'm not here to greet you. I just want to show my appreciation. Stay safe and keep healthy, sir. We love you. I yield the mic now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Jimmy. Let's take a lady next. Comrade Mrs. Oh, are you there, please? Good evening. Comrade, are you there?
Okay, get the person who's raising their hands, please.
All right, please, if you come up, please, if you're not ready to speak, please do not request the mic. We have very short time to spend with our guest. Please. All right, let me come to you, Joel the Obedient. You have the space, please. 2 minutes, please, guys. And please, when you see us wave our hands, know that you should start wrapping up your thoughts. We want to take as much as we can right now. Joel the Obedient, you have the space. Good evening, bro.
Good evening, Prof. Saddam, His Excellency, our Vice President incoming. Good evening. I'm not going to ask a question. I'm just going to tell you that as far as we are concerned, at least I'm from Edo State, we know that you've won this election. What we're battling for is the margin with which you win it. We want it to be a landslide victory, uncontestable, undebatable.
Never preempt God Almighty. Never do that. Please.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't want to dampen your
preempting
spirit.
God. I'm just speaking with faith, and I must tell you that we are very, very impressed and satisfied with the work you are doing, how you speak,
Thank
how
you.
you talk. On a light note, I really love your subtle jabs. It's like you have a comedian working for you, writing it for you, or you're a comic while you're much younger. It's very impressive and very interesting. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I write my stuff. Mostly. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Joel the Obedient. Thank you. All right, Lady G, please, you have the space. 2 minutes, please. Go on, please.
Good evening, Your Excellency. Good evening, everyone. All protocol observed. Sir, I just want to say thank you so much for putting yourself out there for us, for giving us a hope again, for letting us know that we Nigerians still have a hope in our country, to be proud to sing the national anthem. And thank you so much. And also, sir, thank you because you get more violence for your body too. And we love that. Trust me, I love that. Die.
Interesting.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you very much, Lady G. Okay, let's go real quick. Real about best, my brother. You have the space, please. 2 minutes, please. Real about best, are you there?
Next.
Yes, I'm there. I'm there. I'm here. Good evening, everyone. I don't have any question to ask him. The incoming vice president has actually answered all the question that is need, for us to want to ask him. So, but sir, I want to say thank you for what you do, and thank you for actually bringing out yourself in this time and in this season. You are a very reserved person, and it's like God created you and Peter Obi for this moment. And we want to tell you that we are grateful for what you people are doing, and we can't have it any better than this. And I've just discovered in this election season that Nigeria does not actually want a lot. Some people in this country don't want good people. They have a way of bringing good people down so that they can promote bad people. But thank God you guys came clean. There's nothing they can find on you people, and that's why we are so proud of you, and that's why we are, doing everything to make sure that, in this season we bring this victory home, because we don't know, and another time we are going to see, two Nigerians that is impeccable character, men of integrity, men who love their country, men who has actually invested their time, their energy, and their resources for the betterment of this country. And at this time, they are bringing out everything they want, risking their life and their reputation to make sure that, we have a better country. So we want this better country, and all our hope is in God, and God is working through you people to make sure that we bring this victory home. Just know that millions of Nigerians, millions of people out there who want this, country to be better, and who is fighting, praying every day, bringing their resources, doing everything they can do, having sleepless nights to make sure that our country is good. So whenever you wake up and you want to get there, just know that you're the hope of so many. There are people who are actually relying on you, and God is going to use in this season to bring this country, this victory home. But just remember, there are millions of Nigerians who are staying awake, who are working, bring their resources to make sure that this country. So if you want to get tired, please just remember us and get energized. Please keep doing what you're doing, keep campaigning, keep.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hello.
Oh dear. Fantastic.
Okay.
I believe His Excellency heard real about best. Thank you very much,
Yes.
brother. Please.
Okay.
Hanatu. Yeah, yo, guess what? Good evening. Hanatu, are you there? All right, let's move on real quick. My brother Big Joe, good evening. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good evening, Professor Saddam. I'm doing good, and it's a pleasure to be here. Can I go ahead?
Please go ahead. You have the space. 2 minutes, please, bro.
Okay, fantastic, bro, for the opportunity. Yeah, Your Excellency, I just want to thank you very much. So it's been a pleasure. I share a lot with you. I'm also a Zaria boy, and I know the pedigree of the family you come from. And when people have any doubt, I try to tell them upfront that, no, you don't joke with the Baba-Ahmed family. You know, if you are a Zaria boy, you understand what we're talking about. So I just want you to always remember that there are millions, some on social media, a lot of social media, who believe that the pairing of yourself and Peter Obi will take Nigeria to where it should be. But I want to talk more in the political scene. And my question would be, my biggest fear in this election is if for any reason the candidate of the NNPP decide to step down for the candidate of the PDP. And by so doing, starts to form a tactical alignment in the North. How do we approach this? I know it's not the ground to share strategy, but do we envisage this? And is there a game plan in place? Thank you very much, sir.
All right, can I just answer some of the questions now? So far, there's been only one question, right?
Yes, sir. Okay. So what will
Yeah.
happen is, can we have like 2 questions, because I think everybody's just coming here to tell you how they appreciate the good work, which I think for me, we can just have this place and just to thank you for what you guys are doing. But if you want to have questions, I think you can just answer Joe's question. And let me ask you one question that's in the DM right now. They said I should ask you, sir, please.
Hello, please can I ask a question?
Hannah, to thank you very much.
The house seems silent.
Go on, please. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. I will ask your question, my sister. That was the question I wanted to ask. Sir, if you can hear me, someone asked, my sister just asked, she said I should ask you, what suggestions do you have that people can use to help your campaign up north? Because so many Nigerians are volunteering, they want to help up north. What do you think people can do to support what you guys are doing up north right now?
All right. Question number 1 on on NNPP and PDP possible alliance. We really don't care. NNPP exists only in Kano. I denied them entry into Kaduna. They didn't succeed in Jigawa, and Kaduna and Katsina was a failure. Beyond Kano, they don't mean anything anywhere. And all we need them for is to deny each party, to take votes away from each party. PDP has completely lost out. I don't know why they think they're still in the race. Since Fourth Republic started, the PDP is made up of Southeast, South-South, North-Central. In the South-South, if not Delta State, which I think we're likely going to share, possibly win Delta, inshallah, PDP doesn't exist anywhere. The population centers of Southwest, Lagos, Labour Party is heading for about 50%, possibly more. The rest is going to possibly APC. PDP has no stronghold in Lagos. They have lost out in Kaduna and Katsina. These are other big population centers. The only other place that they can get reasonable votes is Kano. They are sharing Kano, as it were, already with 3 other parties, and all we're after, I pray it can be above 25%, but with the good candidate we have there, an excellent material, an engineer, we're likely to get our 25%. Anyhow they want to share the rest is their headache in Kano. Anyhow they share it. NNPP give it to PDP, that's their headache. All I want is for them to share. But right now, there is no hollow party. It only exists in Atiku's palaces. PTV has completely lost out. I don't know who's told Atiku decades back that he would be president, and he doesn't want to give up. That's my question to Now, and the second one is please convince people to come out and be obedient. Vote us, convince others to vote, support the polling booth, polling units. Excuse me, excuse me.
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
Yes.
We wish you strong recovery, sir.
Absolutely.
Take your time, sir. Meanwhile, guys, please
So
tweet with the
sorry.
It
hashtag.
sounds like it's
Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So, guys, please tweet to the hashtag 2 hours with Datti. Your questions can come in through the hashtag. We'll be asking questions on the hashtag as far as we can. We cannot bring all the speakers. We have close to 100 of you guys requesting for the mic. So, please, you can do that. If you want your questions to be read real quick, please do that with the hashtag 2 hours with
yes.
Datti.
How they can help. Be obedient. Convert others to be obedient. If they have a little resources, give it to the movement in their localities. When we come campaigning, help us out. Join us in the train. But most important, you and yours to vote LP. Protect the votes. It doesn't end there. When we win, inshallah, and we come to power, not only Peter Obi and myself are going to run the government. We need cooperation from everyone. We need you to consume more of Nigerian goods, less of foreign goods. We need you to enjoin others to pay their taxes, obey simple rules, reduce crime, attend Nigerian hospitals and Nigerian public schools or private schools, do everything that is Nigerian. Convince others to bring their money back to Nigeria, invest in Nigeria, particularly the expats. There's so much opportunity. That comfort you see there is not comfort. I was comfortable in the UK, 99. One of the best decisions I took in my life was to come back to Nigeria. Now, I didn't say quit. Don't quit what you're doing. Medical doctors continue, engineers, lawyers continue whatever you're doing there. Continue. I didn't say stop it. Release some equity from your properties. Send some money, employ somebody in Nigeria, get a business going in Nigeria. That's what I mean. Start a farm in Nigeria. And we'll give you all the support. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Guys,
Yeah.
please, a minute each. Gaboni, please, you have the space. 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure to be on this stage with you. First and foremost, I noticed the first what you said the first time about the works you did. At the beginning of the campaign, you were kind of silent. Nobody was hearing about you, but all of a sudden those propaganda died off, and I knew it was your doing. I really want to thank you for that. Those propaganda of ID card, burning of mosque, they died down, just like you said, and we noticed it. We noticed it. Thank you very much. I don't want to. I don't have much question to ask, but the only question I want to ask is because I believe, by the grace of God, that you are the next vice president, and Mr. Toby is the next president, with all indices showing, all online and offline poll, with everything showing it's crystal clear. The only problem that might hinder is election rigging. So I want to know, up north there, but first of all, do you on your team have any probably that might be strategy on how to combat rigging, underage voting, and any form of irregularities in the election, and also with the hope that you're going to win the election? Do you have any plan? I don't know if this question will be for this platform, but this space, but I don't know if it's possible. Can you just tell us if you have any special plan as an academia, as a owner of a university, to drastically and immediately reduce the number of out of school children and illiteracy in the north? Do you have any, as you personally, do you have any plan on that? Are you the mic?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, it's not that do I have a plan. It's how do I heighten the plan? I've been doing it now since 2003. No one has, with all modesty, no one has fought illiteracy in northern Nigeria like I have. No one has promoted education. Over 200 forms for private universities have been sold at NUC because of me. Now, I want to improve the procurement efficiency in the educational sector so that we'll have more schools, more equipment, and better remuneration of teachers. I want to reform the curricula in such a way that at the very bottom, basic education, um, you know, civic awareness and enlightenment up to the secondary school levels, added with skills, basic skills to get into universities. Even if they don't, at least they can be gainfully employed. I want to increase investment and encourage investors to go into education. Encourage families in the rural areas to release their children for attending schools. Organize the job market in such a way that um, there are linkages between them and secondary schools. Introduce new laws and practices in such a way that the huge labor locked up in so many elites' houses, in the forms of house girls and house boys in school age. Even if we don't enact a law in the National Assembly, at least encourage people that they work for a year, they go to school for 2 years. Work for a year, go to school for 2 years until they finish. So many other plans like this. The Almajiri education also infuse it with skills right where they are being taught, and then reorganize those and introduce very strict rules. You can only have Almajiris to the extent of your capacity. And in any case, that age has gone where parents will be releasing their children out to the world and causing havoc. We will speak with the ulamas and the traditional rulers. Stay wherever you are and gain the education. Use technology, pump out the latest education to the most remote village. What do you need? Solar, internet connectivity, and content wherever people are. I'm speaking with friends in Germany, possibly from Australia, Tasmania, and wherever, Arctic, Antarctic. We're speaking now. So we can teach physics here and now. If it was a video call, we'll be teaching them. We believe in technology. The kind of technology we'll use to wipe out banditry and terror. Yeah. Val.
So Val is here.
Okay. It's about time. I need to go on. I don't. Well, I'm really enjoying it here. Can I get the last question,
Your
please?
Excellency, Your Excellency. So this is what I would do. You
Yeah.
can leave. You can leave us. I will take it up with
Let me throw in
them.
the last one.
Okay.
Mm, I'll
I
engage
hate.
them further on
I
your
hate to
behalf.
leave.
Yes, I
Okay.
understand.
I.
I'll be with them on your behalf, and then we'll speak for a little bit longer before we end
Okay.
the space. Thank you so much for obliging us with your time. Thank you.
All right. Just
Um,
before I go. Just before I go. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for honoring me with this. I have really, really enjoyed speaking to you. One thing I really want to tell you is that each time I go on a stage and I see a swarm of people cheering us, one side of me gets excited, the other side of me gets worried. You know why? That is the number of people that you need to make happy when you get to office. That's the number of people you secure, improve their household budgets, improve their economy. I'm not forgetting that all these things come with a great deal of responsibility. To us who know what responsibility it is, scary. So I'm not taking anything for granted. Neither is Peter Obi taking things for granted. And we have shared our thoughts with him. He tells me, oh boy, you see these people? Yes. You know everything about them is on us. I say, yes, and what choice do we have? So please always have it in mind, deep down in our conscience. We know that this thing has to work. With your cooperation, with Allah's blessing, we believe it will work. Thank you so much.
Amen. Thank you very much.
All
Thank
right. Very
All
much.
right. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Honestly, I wish we could go on. People really have questions to ask you, but we understand how important it is for you to go and pray. Thank you, sir. Hopefully, we get back our remaining 1 hour 20 minutes from you. I don't know how you do it, but please
We'll work
find
on
a
it.
way.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Please find a way in your heart to get back our 1 hour 20 minutes for us. But thank you very much, sir.
And we wish him speedy recovery.
Yeah, please get
Thank you.
well soon, please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, guys. I think the space is going to continue for the next. We scheduled this for 2 hours. We'll continue for the next 1 hour with His Excellency Valentine Zibo is here with us. We'll be having questions. You have please, guys.